Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. I am following up on our last episode in this continuing series on the Idaho versus Kohberger case, where we reported that we were one day away from the in limine oral arguments before Judge Stephen J. Hippler, which are scheduled to commence in Ada County on the 9th of April, 2025, and then going into a second day, the 10th of April, 2025. We know it's a two-day event because Judge Hippler said so in an order that was rendered by him back on March 18th, 2025. In reporting to you, I noted that there was no order on the docket like Judge Hippler has done in the past whenever he's done marathon hearings, whenever there's multiple hearings, and there's been twice that this has occurred. The judge will put out an order 1 to 2 days before those hearings to say what's going to be closed, if anything, what will be open to the public. Will the courtroom be open if it's open to the public, or is it going to be live streamed, the hearings only, and where it will be live streamed? This occurred back in the fall, in October, shortly after change of venue occurred, when all of the motions to strike the DP for capital punishment in this case were entertained. He put out an order the day before regarding the sequence of the motions, which would be first, which would be second, which would be third, the amount of time for each side, and other key information. Then the second time that this happened was in January, when the court entertained all of the motions to suppress, along with some information regarding the Frank's hearing. Frank's hearing was never granted, but the court opined and felt that since some witnesses were going to be given testimony that might overlap into the Frank's issue, that he was going to at least entertain a few details regarding the same. Didn't matter. Court went around and rendered the ruling denying Frank's, which is almost an impossibly high level to get a hearing on under current case law. And all of the motions to suppress were denied, as were the motions to strike the DP. The case summary page is back up. I've just checked it. I want to thank a follower, listener, Sarah, for alerting me to this fact, because I've literally been checking it frequently for over the past 19 hours or so. It is now approximately 12:30 on the East Coast, and we're just 24 hours away, less than the start of the hearings at 9 a.m. in Ada County time. And in checking the case summary page, there is no order from Judge Hippler regarding the hearing schedule for tomorrow and the 10th as well. And the docket doesn't have anything either. So I'm very hopeful that we'll see something today. This would be the last opportunity, if the court was going to render an order, that it would be rendered today, giving details regarding the motions in limine. And there's multiple of them. There's approximately 20 or more, and some are from the defense, some are from the state. Please check the docket, and you'll be able to see them. They were filed back on February 21st and 24th. And then, as you know, there was a response and opposition. There was a reply. Those are the briefings: motion, response, reply. So we're going to continue to monitor the docket to see if we get an order today. If not, my best recommendation is please check the last episode of the Indie Zone podcast. We provided a link to where the court has told us the live streaming would be. It's going to send you to the YouTube channel for Ada County, but then there's a link in there that goes directly to the Idaho court's channel, where we should see something notated for Kohberger tomorrow, and that at least some of these hearings will be live. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone podcast. My name's Kathy. Thanks for joining us today.